My name is Alex Sinclair, and I am the head girl of Solway College for 2013. During my time here at Solway, I have been given the opportunity to speak publicly on a number of occasions. However, I have never been quite as nervous as I am today. That is because this is the most difficult speech I have ever had to make. This is not simply because I have to say goodbye to the other girls who have been on this journey with me, but also because I have to squeeze into the next few minutes the love, the pride and appreciation that I have for Solway College. My fellow U13s have quite high expectations for this speech. They wanted to be emotional and have already decided I will cry. I hope for your sake they are wrong about the tears, but unfortunately they have a really irritating habit of being right about this sort of thing. I will do my best to prove them wrong. Back in 2006, I had to choose between starting at Solway, where I knew no one, or attending intermediate with my friends. At the time, it seemed like a hard decision. However, my mother did something that only mothers can do when they give you a choice without really giving you a choice. And I ended up at Solway. It may surprise you to know she managed to sway me with the uniform. All through primary school, I never had a uniform, and it was something I desperately wanted. As you all know, Solway doesn't just have one uniform, we have 5, which my mother quickly pointed out in the prospectus. The icing on the cake for my 10-year-old self was being able to tell my friends that not only was I going to college, I was going to boarding school. In all honesty, this was one of the best decisions my mother ever made for me, and so in 2007 I walked through the gates of this extraordinary place. Greeted by a group of older girls who cooed at us all, "Look at the new chittles, aren't they cute?" I wondered how I would cope. However, within days I had settled in, and Solway quickly became my second home, and it has remained that way for the past 7 years. In my time at Solway, I have learnt the structure of persuasive essays, the first 20 elements of the periodic table, how to differentiate composite functions, that waves don't just refer to the sea, and I even know some nuclear physics. Academically, I am more than prepared to continue on to university. Solway, however, has given me so much more than this. It has helped shape me into the person who stands before you today. You see, during my time at Solway, I have not only learnt maths, English, chemistry and physics, but I have also learned how to cook chicken patties with only a toaster and microwave, how to use a hammer backwards, how to adjust the water temperature in kneecap so it doesn't scald you or give you hypothermia, and I have learned that no matter how loud I sing, I will always be way off tune. More importantly, I have learned to work with all sorts of different people and realise that leadership doesn't mean raising my voice, but is leading by example. Ultimately, Solway has taught me that hard work and determination always pay off. I would like to thank the teachers here who have always set standards high. Unlike so many other people, no one at Solway ever said to me, "Oh, vet, that's pretty tough. Have you ever considered vet nursing?" Thank you for only expecting the best from me and my fellow Year 13s, and for believing that we all have the potential to succeed. It is your faith in us that often drove us to give of our best. Mrs. Rogerson, I do not know how to put into words what you have meant to me in my time here. I marvel at your ability to silence an entire school of chatty girls without raising your voice. I have always admired your firm but fair attitude, and I have really enjoyed working with you more closely this year. Over the past 7 years, you have been an amazing role model. When I reflect on my early years at Solway, what I remember the most is being in awe of the Year 13s who always appeared so grown up and together. I sometimes wonder if perhaps our Year 13 class is a little different from previous years. Perhaps we just aren't as mature as they were back then, but then I don't think that's true. In reality, I believe it is a matter of perception. I'll share a little secret with you. We actually don't have it all together. Most of us still aren't 100% sure what we want to do with our lives. If college wasn't open all day, we would probably still forget our PE on Tuesdays. We still look up boys on Facebook after prep and laugh at the book on periods in the library. In reality, we really don't have it together at all. Well, I know I don't, and I think it is important for the younger girls to know this, as I never considered the possibility of being head girl until someone else said I would do a good job. You see, I simply didn't think I was together enough. However, over the course of this year, I have learned that being a successful head girl, or even just coping as head girl, is not about what you can do, it is about what those around you are willing to do for you. These girls are the ones who make it appear as if you are genuinely onto it and organised. It's the nannies who remind you about that meeting you had with Mrs. Rogerson that you were sure wasn't until next week. It's the Sarahs who never get frustrated when you lose the list for tables in the dining room. The Jojos who let you borrow their printing money for rosters because your $5 always seems to have gone. The Kelseys who stand up for you even when you're probably wrong. The Caitlins who spot the wrong colour hair ties and uniform check when you're in too much of a dream world to notice. The Katies who nod and smile when you huff at her, I told you about it last week, when in reality you probably didn't. The Paige and Alexes who can always make you smile when you're stressed. Most importantly, it is every Year 13 who always puts their faith in you. If you want to be standing here when it is your turn, it is the girls sitting next to you and around you who, if you let them, will help you be the best that you can be. To some people, our year group may have the experience for more dramatic year groups. I put this down to the strong character and unwavering determination that they have. Our journey hasn't always been easy. We have fought and argued, but we always come out the other side mostly unscathed. We let it go, forgave each other and moved forward. If trading those hard times meant losing the stubborn, strong-willed girls who sit in the front 2 rows today, I wouldn't dream of doing it. I wouldn't have wished to experience my Solway journey at any other time with any other people. Few people are able to accept such a headstrong nature as mine. Few people always have the courage to stand up for what they believe in. Few people have the ability to create in each other a sense of self-worth and confidence. Few people are like the 2013 group of Year 13s. Thank you for always being ready to dance like lunatics, sing louder to the radio, for laughing at me so I never took myself too seriously. Thank you for all you have done and all you have been. As I stand here today, what shocks me the most is how quickly my time at Solway has gone. Some of you may spend less time here than I have. However, it is not the length of time that is important. It is taking the opportunities you are offered here, doing more for others than they can do for you, making a difference so when you leave, a part of you remains, a legacy of sorts, whether it be big or small. For me, it is about being remembered when I leave, not by my name in the school magazine, but by encouraging someone to try something new, by proving to you all that if I can do it, then surely you can too. In the years, months or days you have left at Solway, I challenge you to do something to add value to your time here. So when it is your turn to leave and you ask yourself the question, am I proud of what I have done here, your answer will be similar to mine. My name is Alex Sinclair and I'm extremely proud to have been a student at Solway College.